Well, hello again everyone, and I realised it's been quite a while since I did an update video, and then after thinking that I also realised, wow, I've been here for a whole 6 months and I've completed an entire semester at the university here. So I thought I'd make this video to, to kind of tell you how my experiences of doing an entire semester abroad. And, 6 months after living here, do I miss home, whatever. Basically, it's been, well, a fantastic 6 months, and, the best 6 months I've ever had. And I can't imagine what it must be like to leave, But I'm so glad I've got another 6 months, especially the warmer 6 months. I'm sure Berlin gets just even better in summer, because winter, it was nice, but getting a bit bored of snow now, to be honest. And -2 or bloody blah. I've realised, with the benefit of hindsight, that I've been a bit of an idiot, and in that I picked all of the wrong things to do at uni. I did mostly linguistics because, to be honest, I tried to avoid literature like the plague, and it backfired on me. I was being forced to contribute in some of the smaller seminars and given pages and pages of articles in English. Now you may say, oh, that's great, you don't have to do anything, but I couldn't even understand them. I mean, I could show you, but I'm not going to. But yeah, so I found it very difficult to kind of contribute in the lectures, and it was all kind of went over my head straight away. And I feel if I did literature, I feared it would have been worse, but I don't know, maybe different. I was naive and I only had a small amount of time to decide, and I was told basically, if it's crap, get out. So I didn't think I could. I mean, I don't know why I thought that, but I did. So yeah, it's over now, and next semester I know what I'm doing, so I feel I'll be able to enjoy it a lot more, and really get into the swing of things, because it knocks your confidence, not being able to say anything relevant, because the problem I realised, it wasn't my German, really, it was my ability to, because I realised I couldn't really say anything relevant in English, because they offered me that. They said, if you can't say it in German, say it in English. And I was like, well, that defeats the object on one level, but on the other level, I couldn't really say anything relevant in English, even though the article I was reading was in English. I didn't understand. So I had problems with that aspect, and that led me to kind of very quickly despise what I was doing. But I'm happy to report that it was just that part. Every single other part of my life here has been fantastic. I've settled in well. I've made friends. Sadly, though, most of them are all working now because it's the exam period, so I don't see much of them. Everybody's kind of holed up in their flats doing work or writing essays and stuff, which is one of the benefits of studying at Bangor, is you don't have to pass any of the exams. The only thing you do have to do is write a dissertation abroad, which I still have yet to actually make a tremendous start on. I mean, yeah, I've done lots of travelling, as you've seen in my other videos. It's just been really fun. I mean, Berlin is a fantastic place to live. It's a wonderful city. I mean, it's got its own, it gets really cold and kind of gets dark and gloomy, but it has a really fun atmosphere. Like, nobody seems to, it's a very much anything goes attitude. You can be whoever you want to be here, and no one, most of the time, is accepting of you. It's great. Maybe that's why I fit in so well here. Over these past few months, I've really come to love this city rather a lot, and I'll be extremely sad to leave. That being said, because I didn't go home for Christmas, I'm starting to miss home just a little bit. Home comforts and stuff, like chocolate, and I got tea bags and stuff like that, but, that's that's only a part of it. You know, I miss my friends from home, who some of them are coming to see me. You know, some people have seen me, which is cool. It's always really good when that happens. And of course, having friends who study languages helps, because they're all over the country. As you can tell, I still haven't had a haircut because, truth be told, I'm scared. I don't want to go. Other people have the haircut abroad. I should do. I don't know. I don't really have the balls to do it, really. But I don't know why. There's something. I mean, it's not to do with my German. I mean, I could do it. I just somehow don't feel comfortable about walking into a hairdresser's and having a Berliner cut my hair. I need to find a new flat because, you know, when I was finding a flat to do my original flat hunting I had to do back in England over the summer, which was incredibly stressful because doing it all over Skype wasn't the easiest way, let's say. And I'd never been to Berlin before, so I had no experience whatsoever about doing it. This time I do know Berlin, and I can easily go around and view flats, so it shouldn't be stressful, but it's kind of on my always in the back of my mind. You know, I've got I was supposed to stay in this current flat till almost the end of March, but I got a message from the previous the tenant who's abroad now, and she has to come back early, so I'm being asked to move out on the 1st of March, which means isn't really a problem. It just means I had to start earlier looking for a flat. I mean, I've not had any luck yet, but I've got viewings on the cards, and there's on Saturday, for instance, I'm going view a nice little flat in the east. It's hard because I don't want to live right in the centre because it's expensive, and I don't want to live in the west particularly. I mean, there's nothing wrong with where I live now, but there's not a tremendous amount going on. You know, I have to go anywhere. I have to go across the city if I want to go to any of the cooler places. You know, whenever we meet up with friends and stuff, it's always in the east. So there's that. But of course, in the cooler studenty areas, there's a huge demand for flats. So I'm always in competition, which it really is. It's dog eat dog out there, but you know, I know that the right place will turn up eventually. It always does. So I'm not tremendously worried. And now I've got no more uni left, as it officially ended. Well, I've still got this week left, but it's officially ended for me anyway. So yeah, so I've got more time to devote to finding a flat, but it's just mostly mindless sifting through adverts. But it should be easily doable. On Monday, actually, I am doing an exam, which I know, don't all gasp at once. I'm just doing a linguistics exam, which, you know, I thought to myself, it's the only exam I'm actually eligible to actually take, you know, because the others won't let me do it because I don't know why, they're daft. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's something that I've learnt for 6 months now, so if I can at least pass it, even with it, I don't care if I get 40% or whatever, it's still a pass. If I can pass it, I will have achieved something, and that will please me enormously. If I fail, doesn't matter, Bangor don't mind. So passing things is not a requirement. To Bangor, the only important thing is that I'm doing everything in German, which ironically I'm not now. But if I did this in German, only a select few of you would be able to understand. So yeah. Right, I think I've waffled on about various things for a considerable length of time. So yeah, I think I'll sign off. Well, thank you very much for watching yet again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bis bald.